The In-N-Out Flying Dutchman with onion has been flooding my For You page recently, and sadly I live nowhere near close to an In-N-Out, so I decided to make it at home. And oh my gosh, you guys, this is worth the hype 100%. I felt like the actual burger itself wouldn't really fill me up, so I decided to also make animal style fries with it. And later I might have regretted my decision because it definitely did fill me up. But first, you're gonna caramelize your onions. I just used like 3/4 of an onion because I'm not gonna eat that much. So I just tossed it in some butter, added some salt and pepper, and just continued to caramelize it for around like 7 to 10 minutes. While that's going, I decided to make the In-N-Out spread, which is just mayo, ketchup, relish, and then vinegar, distilled white vinegar, and then also a little bit of sugar to balance out like the acidity. You can actually just really eyeball this step because it's going to taste good anyways. I also use Kewpie mayo, and that definitely elevated the spread. And here is the caramelized onion. I just put that aside while I bake my fries, which is the restaurant style from Publix. These are the best fries. I recommend them 100%. I just baked them in the oven for around like 13-15 minutes, and then while I do that, it's time for the actual patty. I really recommend getting ground chuck because that's the best ratio of fat, but if you can't, just get the ground beef, but get the one with more fat in it. And then now I'm going to get thick slices of the onions cut, place that aside, and now I'm going to check on my fries, tossing them up because they looked a little soggy. I put them back in for another like 5 minutes, and also prepare cheese so you don't have to do that later. I'm going to put in my onions and some oil, fry them up on both sides so they're nice and toasty. You want it to look like this, nice and grilled and not like super crunchy like raw, you know. And then now we're going to fry up our patties. I tried 2 methods, like flattening it in the pan and then flattening it before. I definitely recommended doing it before because this one kind of looked a little funky, but I got some pepper and some salt for the seasoning. Make it really simple, and then add in your American cheese, let it melt, and then top them, like stack them, and then put them on your little onion bun. I repeated the same thing, but I flattened this like before, and this was a lot easier and a lot better. Make sure to season them and then add on the cheese, and then also double stack them and then put them on the bun again. The fries is literally just the cheese, the spread, and the onions, and it was so good. Everything was so scrumbly-lumptious, 10 out of 10, worth the hype. Okay, bye bye.